So we are back here with another video, man, and we got a lot to talk about today, man. This could end up being a pretty long video, but let's start things off with kind of a different type of note. I'm going to highlight two changes that kind of just came into my head. I haven't heard anyone mention anything kind of even really similar to this, so two changes that I think would really improve the mode, and they would actually kind of be something that would sort of benefit 2K as well. So these two things are two things that are realistic. They might actually realistically happen at some point this year. So let's talk about it, man. Let's get right into it. So the first thing, I think it would be so cool. Now this one doesn't benefit 2K as much as my second idea. This is just kind of something that would be cool, and they might end up doing is with these vaults, spin the wheels, door openings, all these kind of prize games that you get on your breakout board. Let's do like some limited time prizes in these. Because yes, people are getting really good. There are some things that are really good that you can get in the corners of all your breakout boards where it's kind of lower odds and people are getting really lucky, including myself. But with these mini games, kind of the whole point of these mini games throughout the years, besides this year, was okay, you have a very, very small chance to get something really, really good. And I've yet to see anybody get anything insane out of any of these mini games. Now, yes, the spin the wheel, there is a exchange card, but it's like impossible to get. And the rest of the mini games, I think that really the best thing you could get is like 1,000 MT, excuse me, or like a deluxe pack. Like I don't think it's anything crazy, but could you imagine if we like had a limited time card like every couple weeks that was available in these mini games? Like even if the chances are super low, like I get it, just give us a random like pink diamond, like a pink diamond Bernard King or something like that. Just throw that in here. I mean, that's not going to hurt anything, and it would kind of make it more fun to. These mini games are great. I'm not complaining about them. It's awesome to get some free MT on your way to grinding out your breakout board, but that would just kind of spice things up a little bit, and I think that that would be a major, major W, man. So that's kind of my first thing that I kind of wanted to highlight. And then my second thing is going to be, so if we go into the pack market here, I think that it would be really, really cool if I think there was some points last year where this may have been the case, but right now, if we had some hidden gem packs in the game right now. So my idea would be there's a pack for one pink diamond hidden gem card, and then a pack for one diamond hidden gem card, then maybe even like an amethyst or something like that too, and make the pink diamond like 200K VC or 500K MT for an unauctionable pink diamond hidden gem. I think that would be a major, major W. And then maybe like an unauctionable diamond for like 75K VC and 100K MT, something like that. I promise you, people would buy the heck out of those. People would much rather buy those than buy like a 20 box of these wild gem super packs. Or, you know, if they did introduce something like that, I bet with the inflation of how things have been in 2K that the pink diamond would be 450K VC and then maybe like 750K or a million MT, or just not even buyable with MT at all. I mean, if they did introduce something like that, it was VC only, that would be a major, major L. I would not be the biggest fan of that. But if they did introduce something like that and you could buy the packs with MT, I'd be buying them, man. I'd be buying some hidden gems, even if they are not, because I just think that that would be really cool. I think that would also spice things up. I think those two additions would be good additions, and it would get people talking. It would get some more positivity out there because there's really no positivity in the community at all right now. I mean, we know that. So now, those are kind of two just random things that I thought about that I thought that I would kind of highlight and just kind of talk about to kind of get you guys thinking. I mean, I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about how cool that would be. And the cool thing is, too, is with these breakout boards, we don't know what they're going to do with these mini games because we've never seen these mini games within breakout before. They're obviously going to be updated, but what are they going to be updated with? I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see like what they change for them in season two. Like maybe it's even just like a base pack for each of the promo sets instead of the league packs. Like even that would be a W. So it will be interesting to see what happens with these mini games that are in breakout. But yeah, anyway, Two major topics in the community today and the day before, and kind of just the whole thing. The first one is this new 51 pack box of these wild gems. And people are acting like this is the worst thing ever. Like this is the most money hungry move ever. This is super troll. The thing that I agree with people on this is packs are too expensive. Okay, for something like this with the topper and just packs in general, a 20 bucks should be like $20 and a 50 bucks should be $50, about a dollar a pack. I think that's how it should be. Obviously, that's wouldn't because 2K studies these things, right? Obviously, they wouldn't make as much money if that was the case because they have done studies. They have it set to the exact point where they're going to make the most money, and it also goes the other way too. If this 51 pack box was $200, they wouldn't be making as much money either. They've studied all these things. They've done all the put it through all these algorithms. They got people working with them now that have ran casinos and everything. They know what they're doing. They know that this is the sweet spot. But I still think that I mean, obviously packs need to be cheaper. I get the complaint about that. It is ridiculous that 50 packs with how they are and that this topper it is at $100. That's just too expensive, man. But obviously they have it set to where they want, and this is the price where they will and do make the most money. So I understand it from their standpoint. But people acting like this is like the worst thing ever and just a horrible addition and everything. Like this is literally objectively an improvement to these packs. Sure, these packs aren't great, but people are literally acting like they got worse, which no, they did not. They actually got a lot better. This exchange card, sure, maybe you'll pull a gold or an emerald. That's still saving some MT if you want to lock in for one of the pink diamonds. And if you do end up getting lucky and pull a ruby one or a diamond one, and you really are set on locking in one of those pink diamonds, you're going to save like close to 1,000,000 MT. And another thing that people forget is these packs are not for us, man. Like people act like everyone's opening these packs and everyone's getting screwed. No, we can just kind of ignore this, just like we've done with these wild gem packs in general. Let's take advantage of these wild gem packs as no money spent players and get these cards off the auction house and work the auction house after these packs drop. I mean, we can take advantage as no money spent players of people opening up these packs because people are going to rip these 51 pack box. I mean, this is honestly, if you are a pack ripper for VC only, this is a W update. Okay. And people are just, I mean, this is something too, which this is the funniest part about this whole thing in general. If this was something that was added in past 2Ks, like say like 3 years ago, if they made this same sort of edition, everything was kind of the same exact way it is, it'd be getting praised. And some of you might think I'm BSing about that. I am not. Like this would absolutely be getting praised if it was released in past 2Ks. But people are just going to complain about everything. That is the way that it is going to go. So, yeah, that is the first thing. And then the second thing, the main thing that everyone's talking about is the gameplay switch. And everyone's whining about ghost contests and, oh, it's so much harder to green shots now. You want to know why they changed the gameplay and changed the contest system? Because everyone was whining that it was too easy to green shots. That's why. Okay, so you guys can all blame yourselves. This isn't 2K trying to troll everybody. And yeah, you guys can all blame yourselves. It's the same. This stuff always happens. There's a good thing going. There was a lot of people that were really enjoying the gameplay. Like, I'm not saying I'm the only one. There was a ton of people that really, really liked the gameplay. But a few people whine because they get a couple deep fadeaways greened on them, and now there's a shooting patch, and now it is harder to shoot, and there's people coming out and saying that the gameplay was better last year. God, no, it wasn't. The gameplay last year was horrendous. The gameplay right now is still really good, honestly, after the patch. Like, I haven't even, a lot of people are saying they noticed this giant difference and the game sucks now. There's really not that much of a difference. Yes, the contest system has changed. That is a slight bit noticeable. But I don't know what this community is coming to, man. I seriously don't. Because we complain about something, they change it, and then we complain about the changes that are made. Something is one way we complain about it, and then something is another way we complain about it. Just so much contradiction going on. Anyway, Yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna also read over some comments, man. You guys knew that this was coming because I didn't really, I wasn't even gonna do this today. Like I'm actually probably gonna drop a couple videos after this, maybe an MT making video and then some other type of content as well, because I don't want this to be like the only type of content on my channel. But some of these comments today, man, were so glorious that we just have to go over them. I mean, we just absolutely have to. So this is another thing. Everyone, if they defend 2K, because there are some people not even defending 2K, but saying, if you even come out and say, like me, that something isn't as bad as it is being made out to be, or trying to make people look at the positive aspect of things, you're going to either get called a 2K employee or a 2K shill, which is just dumb. Like, why is it like trendy and cool to be negative? Like, I just don't get that, man. But yeah, the amount of times I saw people saying stuff like that is just absolutely insane. And yeah, that's kind of one. Okay, let's find another comment here. Okay, so they're making it confusing on purpose to making you think you get a guaranteed exchange diamond. Okay, I'm sorry. If you're gonna go and drop $100 on a 51 pack box and you don't really look into what you're paying for first, that's your problem. Like, is this guy correct? 100% yes. They do kind of make it a little bit unclear and they do that on purpose. But if this is fooling you, like if you're opening this without looking at like videos, if you're opening this without looking at exactly what you're getting, you're just dropping $100 thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a diamond for Embiid or whatever. That's your own problem. Okay? Before you spend money on something, no matter what it is, no matter how much money you're spending, be sure about what you're buying. I mean, that's kind of common sense, I would say. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that one. Um, People saying it's impossible to get these lock-ins no money spent. I mean, it's really not. Like I could have one of these cards and I think a lot of people have the idea of that I just sit on this game all day. I don't, man. I don't even really play this game that much comparatively to a lot of other creators and probably some of you guys. Like I just go on the auction house for a few hours or, I might play a little bit of breakout here and there. But I have enough to MT right now if I sold everything that I have to be able to lock in one of these pink diamonds and maybe even lock in a second one. And yes, I do realize they're almost 2 million MT, but MT is so easy to make, man, this year. So if you really did want to grind it out, you wanted to work the auction house, it would not be that hard to lock in one of these pink diamonds, no money spent. Do I recommend it? Absolutely not. Because then that MT is gone. You're better just buying like a pink diamond wild gem or even buying like a shack, just something that you can sell back for sure. I think having both hidden gems and wild gems ruined the game. How? Like, what's wrong with, okay, these packs suck. Okay. Let's be clear about that. They could fix these packs by making them buyable with MT. They really could. Even if just this single you could buy for 15,750 or even 18,375, these packs would be infinitely better and not nearly as many people would be complaining. So the fact that these packs are openable with VC only makes them suck. I get that. But how does having like hundreds of available cards that are all affordable, the pink diamonds, wild gems are not affordable, but the diamonds and lower, besides like maybe a few juiced up ones, are all affordable. I don't understand how that ruins the game. And then the whole hidden gems concept is just kind of fun, I think. Like I think it's kind of cool that hidden gems or, hidden, you might get like a pack here and there just randomly and you can earn the pink diamond pack from grinding, whatever. I don't really understand how that ruins the game. I think that the concepts of both of those are actually really cool and actually kind of spice up the game a little bit because it's something new. Everyone's talking about how they're having so much more fun on Park this year. Like, bro, Park is so boring. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know how people have fun playing Park and doing the same thing over and over again. Yes, I realize I'm a market guy. I enjoy working the auction house more than playing the game, but I do enjoy playing the game. But you know how boring it is to just sit there and play like threes or whatever in park with your same player all year long? Yes, I understand you can change your players' animations. Yes, I get you can grind and upgrade your player. I just don't understand why people gas up park so much. And because I would be so bored, man. I literally would. And people have asked me too. Like even back, a lot of my friends now don't even really play 2K anymore because they have like a full-time job, they have like a girlfriend or a wife, or some of them even have kids, whatever the case may be. But back in like 2K20, 2K21, whatever, everyone always asked me to come over and play Park, and I was just like, no, like I don't enjoy Park at all. And I just it's kind of the what I would use to as kind of like a comparison is um just any kind of collecting mode. Like I like a collecting mode. It would be like if you played like God, I'm trying to think of a good example. The only one that's coming to mind, which is one that a lot of you guys probably won't even know what it is, but some of you guys probably will, is CSR Racing. A game where you just, and I'll kind of explain it for people that don't know. It's just the whole point of the game is to collect different cars. It was a game that I was really into. Like I've got an insane collection on the game, whatever. Park is like if you were playing CSR Racing with one car. Yes, you can still grind. Yes, you can still build up currency. Yes, you can still upgrade that one car. But wouldn't you rather have like a garage full of hundreds of cars or a collection full of hundreds of cards, hundreds of different players you can use? I don't know. I don't understand the appeal of Park. I really don't. And everyone also today is saying like, oh, like everyone's over here playing FIFA. Like, bro, I ain't playing no soccer game. Like, get out of here with that. Like, maybe I would play Madden. I actually kind of enjoy Madden. I despise soccer. Like, soccer is so boring to watch, and soccer video games are so boring. Like, bro, the amount of people that are saying they're switching over to FIFA, it's way more fun. Like, I ain't, nah, we ain't doing that around here, bro. But anyway, yeah, there's actually a couple people I saw that were saying that FIFA is very predatory as well. Like you can spend $100 and get non-sellable packs in FIFA and stuff like that, and saying there's predatory practices and that. What's happening right now is people are so burnt out on 2K, especially some of these creators that have played every single day since 2K19. I'm not burnt out and I am fresh because I did not play for pretty much the entirety of 2K24. I did not play for the first half of 2K25. I did not play for the second half of 22 or 23. And I did not play for certain weeks in 2K20. The only other year that I played for the entire year was 2K21. So I'm kind of like at the point where I think that this is where some of the conflict comes in. I'm kind of like fresh and ready to go, and like I'm enjoying the game, and I'm loving my team again, and since like when I got back into it at the end of last year and stuff. But a lot of these creators are so burnt out and just really kind of need to take a break. So I think that kind of is what a lot of this stuff stems from. Let's see, where are we at here? Having more fun in my career than my team? Nah, we ain't about that here, man. Um, this game this year is a freaking joke. It could have been so good, and there are aspects that are good, but the pack odds are just garbage. You got to spend a freaking brick just to do anything. Bro, literally the best cards are available in agendas. Like if you are not okay, so maybe besides okay, like SGA, Pippen, and Embiid, maybe those are the three best cards in the game. Like okay, I understand that. Sigma is one of the two best or three best centers in the game. Jason Kidd is insanely good. And then you can also exchange for the hidden gem pink diamond where you have a chance to pull a card that could be the best card in the game. Like you have a chance, there's a lot of cards in there that you could pull that could be, better than any of these cards in the exchange. So yeah, this is not a year where you need to spend money to get anything. Like, I don't know if people just don't play Breakout or just don't understand that you can get so much MT from grinding. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that take, man. Um, there used to be a time when there was at least one of every card on the auction house, especially to start the year. I don't know if it's a lack of people opening packs, people not playing the game, or odds are just that bad. that an emerald in September is unobtainable. I prefer using lower rated players and things like breakout just because it adds that little bit more of a challenge to a game mode. Blah, 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 blah. So, I understand why people are saying that about pink diamonds. Pink diamonds are very, very rare, and it's because they're very, very hard to pull. There's not that many people pulling them. But you want to know why you might look up a specific emerald and it might be extinct? Because there's 496 of them, and they're only obtainable from packs that are VC only. So yes, maybe like 1 out of every 10 emeralds that you search up, there is going to be 0 of them on the auction house at the given time. That does not mean that this game is dead or nobody's opening up packs and nobody. Just a lack of understanding. Let's just tell it how it is. Just a lack of understanding of the how the game works. Okay, so this is kind of another point that I wanted to highlight, and I already did highlight this in a video as well, but people are crying about the lack of agenda reward cards, like saying that we need amethysts and rubies in the agendas and all this and that. And I understand that this point is personal preference. I get wanting that, and I get that some people enjoy objective based my team where they go into the agendas. That's how they direct their play for that given day. If 2K tells them to do something in the agendas, that is what they're going to grind. And I get that the agendas have been lackluster. I completely agree with that. But I'm someone where the example I'm going to use is the Amethyst James Harden from the beginning of 2K22. It was very easy to get, and he was arguably the best shooting guard in the game at the beginning of 2K22. And you needed to win 5, I think it was like 5 unlimited games or something, which is the equivalent to Showdown now, of course. So if you won 5 Showdown games, you'd get an Amethyst Harden that was absolutely gassed up. Like, that was cool, okay? I'll admit. But instead of that, they, or I guess my thinking on that is I would rather have an option of being able to get any of these 167 wild gem amethysts because people have different play styles. People are going to want to get different amethyst wild gems. You should be able to afford most of these. That, yes, I know there's like an amethyst LeBron, amethyst Shaq that are over 100K. There is probably, well, I know for a fact there's over 100 of these that are extremely affordable and extremely easy to get. So there's that aspect of it where with how the system is now, you have that freedom of choosing who you want. Plus, not 4 out of every 5 teams that you run into is running Amethyst James Harden. Like, that gets boring after a while, man. With the way that the game was set up in past years, everyone would be running the same squad. And I like it a lot better now where there's all of these cards and everyone's got a different squad. Like, that's what my team should be. You know, it's my team. It shouldn't be, oh, you just get this specific card. This is the card that you get. You need to use him because he's meta, and you need to use this Amethyst James Harden. If you don't, you're going to be at a disadvantage. No, there's over 100 amethysts that you can choose, which means that with there being 5 positions, there's probably like 25 pretty good. Well, let's say like half of those are good. Like 12 amethyst shooting guards that are going to be pretty good. And then you got diamonds as well. You got rubies that are usable in the competitive setting still. You got pink diamonds, whatever. It's so much better now with how it is this year, I think, with the variety of teams. So it just gets back to that whole point. And yeah, that's kind of just my whole thoughts on that. Remember the whole take out the auction house to keep MT prices down 2 years ago? Ever since then, cards have been less accessible and more expensive. Cards right now are probably, like, especially the top tier cards, are probably more accessible than they ever have been. Like, I'm not even kidding you. And I know that they're more expensive than they've ever have been, but it's easier to make MT than it ever has been. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can log into this game for 4 hours and have 500K MT by the end of it. Like, I'm not even kidding you. And a lot of people just don't really know that because they just go and play Showdown. for 4 or 5 hours, which that's good because that's what they enjoy, whatever. But that is not what you want to be doing if you want to make MT, man. So yeah. Anyway, let's see here. I've not played 2K before this year, and I haven't played since I finished Dom. Ew, bro. I don't understand how people enjoy domination either. Like you do you, but that's pretty gross. Anyway, yeah, I and another people are comparing the well, it was actually DBG. DBG compared the pack drop today with this exchange piece to the Pink Diamond Kareem that was buyable in the auction house in 2K23 and he was 200 KVC, so he was $50. This 51 pack box is $100. Yes, that Pink Diamond Kareem was much better, but the whole situation is kind of getting blown out of proportion. And I'll give a couple reasons why. The first reason is that Pink Diamond Kareem was available for $50 at the end of season 2. We're in the middle of season 1. And second of all, that Pink Diamond Kareem was already kind of cheap before they made him available for free. And also, Pink Diamond Kareem was not the most desirable card in the set. The most desirable card in that set was Pink Diamond Tim Thomas, which that card ended up having more longevity and actually was ran more. And that card was a lock-in. Everyone loved it at the time. If they dropped a lock-in like that today, everyone would hate it because that's just how the community is. But yeah, that was so. I think the equivalent of I do recognize though that was better. Like that, comparing those two things directly, Pink Diamond Kareem being purchasable was better and more consumer friendly than this specific 51 pack box. I do agree with that. I do, but it's just getting blown out of proportion. So the equivalent to that Pink Diamond Kareem would be like if they made like this Karl Malone or this Moses Malone buyable for $50. That would be the equivalent. Because then this card could still get locked in towards one of the ultimate rewards or the lock-ins like Kevin Garnett and Embiid. You guys know who they are, which those can be compared to Tim Thomas because they're both lock-ins. If they dropped this Moses Malone for $50, that would be the equivalent of Kareem, which that would be a W. I wouldn't mind, seeing, or even just like, and it really kind of mirrors my point at the beginning of the video, where if we could see like a Pink Diamond, even a Wild Gem too, like an unauctionable, or I mean, of course, it'd be great if it was auctionable, but it probably wouldn't be. Like a Pink Diamond Wild Gem or a Pink Diamond Hidden Gem pack available for either 200 kVC or 450 kVC. I mean, people would buy it no matter what the price was, just whatever the price needs to be, and was also buyable with MT. It'd be a major L if it was VC only, and there's a chance that it would be, but if it was also buyable with MT, I think that it would get a lot of praise. I really, really do. But yeah, that would be the equivalent of that. So yeah, I mean, that was kind of a lot, man. It's just getting, I don't know what's going on, man, because it's really getting to the point now where, and I didn't want to make this video today. I just wanted to do an MT video and just kind of talk about the game and but dude, some of these takes that people have and just how people are contradicting themselves. That's the part that bothers me the most. Is there will be something, and the gameplay thing is a perfect example. Something gets complained about, and then there's a change, and then it continues to get claimed about by the same people or complained about by the same people. And yeah, I just don't know what's going to happen to this game. And the reason that I need to defend these points, no, it's not because I'm a 2K shill or because I work for 2K or whatever. The reason that I sit here and go at these people that are making these points that either have no merit to them, are being blown out of proportion, or are just straight up false and I don't agree with, and I think that are, yeah. The reason that I go back at them is because I am seeing so many people leave this game mode because of it, because they think that it's the trendy thing to do. People aren't buying this game or aren't logging into my team because it's being portrayed as the worst, most predatory thing ever. And I don't want to see that, man. I'm having a lot of fun with my team this year, and I know that a lot of other people would too. And it's just these burnt out content creators that need to take a break are just complaining about every single thing that, and I bet, honestly, I bet if they dropped this Friday, if they dropped a new set and then made one of the pink diamonds unauctionable available for 450k VC, people complain about it. And that's another thing, is people are complaining about things that I know for a fact, because I've been around, man. People would have been praising them in the past. So I don't know where this game's going to go. But yeah, that's why I need to go at these people, man. It's because I don't want to see people be discouraged from playing this game. This game is fun. It's predatory, yes, but you can have so much fun playing my team this year, man. And I don't want to see people, and especially kids, because kids are, yes, there's the whole issue with packs with kids, but packs aside, kids are going to have a lot of fun playing this game mode, just like adults will, right? And kids are very easily influenced. And I think about when I first started playing my team and I logged on and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Like, this is, this is pretty fun. And then I looked up content and everyone was so excited and so positive and talking about all the cards. And I was like, whoa, this is awesome. But if like a 13 or 14-year-old logged onto my team right now and they saw the content, they'd probably quit playing, because kids are so easily influenced. I mean, it's just the way that it is. And the fact that people are missing out on what I believe to be a pretty fun time playing my team because of how the content is, and because of people telling everyone how bad everything is just, it's sad to see, man. It really, really is. Because don't we want this game mode to grow? I mean, as players of this game mode, and especially as content creators, don't we want as many people playing this game as possible? So I don't really get it, man. We'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting, but I hope that I don't have to keep ranting and going at people, but it's looking like it's going to be, because when I first saw, we're almost done with the video, don't worry, man. But when I first saw that this was being released in the morning, because I saw this before I saw any videos on it, right? I saw that this was available. And I was like, okay, this is a cool change. Like, this is good for people that want to lock in for those pink diamonds. Like, this is something different. Like, it's a change. Like, this is good for that specific subset of people. And then I log on and it's like, oh, everyone, 2K is horrible and blah. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. We got more My Team content coming soon. Please make sure to leave a like in the video before you take off, man. But with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.